We did a project in school in England. We stenciled the animal shapes and then drew arrows out from them that described what we took from their bodies. Stewing steak, ham, bacon, pork chops, bristles, leather, wool, lamb chops. I'm sure that turning the class vegetarian or even vegan wasn't the teacher's intention, because other pages in the project book contained happy farm animals and counting rhymes and stories appropriate to 6-year-olds. But that was the effect that the project had on me. Pointed arrows starkly calling out some of what we stole from other animals, and how did we get these products? Not long after that project, we moved to Ireland, and there were cows in the field beside our house, rump, steak, hamburgers, leather, milk, butter, cheese. I watched the cows and they were all different personalities, different eyes, different habits. 2 of them regularly ended up in our garden, determinedly jumping a high wall, perhaps to get to our apple trees or perhaps a quest for freedom. I made friends with the girl whose family owned the cows and asked her what would happen to them, were they pets. She told me that one was for their own freezer and the rest were sold for other people's freezers. Beef, mince, blood, bone. Walking past butcher's shops in a rural 1980s town and seeing the signs with the same letters from my school project, sausages, gammon, boned, roll, breast, wings, and the blood on the aprons of the staff, the sharp knives and the tools that looked like weapons of mass destruction to 7-year-old me. And the only conclusion I could draw was that the only way we could get those labelled products from other animals, liver, heart, black pudding, white pudding, was with violence. If you have ever seen animals going into a butcher, a slaughterhouse, or a meat processing plant, and then seen them coming out again, you will know that the only way of extracting these products is violence. Headless, armless, legless, chopped, breastless, rolled, sliced, minced, dead. Violence so normalised and so cleanly packaged and so everyday that we don't question it. Violence and bloodshed and exploitation that we are so used to seeing every time we walk down the high street, walk around a supermarket, peruse a restaurant menu or read a recipe. Violence so normal that we just don't notice it. Stop, breathe, look, listen. We tell ourselves that it's okay to hurt other animals and certain individuals, because what? They don't feel what we do. Their lives don't matter as much as ours. It's for the greater good. Who's good? Who benefits? Certainly not them, not us, and not the environment. And what is on my mind? What is always on my mind? When I watch the news about yet another war, another killing, more abuse, violence, pain, and the silence from so many communities, or worse, endorsements from governments and organisations. And I can't stop thinking, if we didn't beat up on and exploit and murder other animals, would we still be able to do it to other humans? And if we didn't do these awful things to other animals or to other humans, would we still abuse the environment and the world around us? Stop the violence.